Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today we are not going to be sewing or making a DIY. Today we are going to be making this soft inside and crunchy outside chinchin. Have you ever tried a very delicious chinchin that you were almost going to finish a bowl? Let's make this together. I went on by adding my all-purpose flour, and I actually forgot to sieve this. Guys, I'll advise you to sieve your flour very well before you use it for any batter, because what I saw in this one is not something to write home about. Just look closely and see the moving stuff that I saw inside. I'm showing you guys this particular stuff, so you will be careful whenever you're sieving yours. Now, inside the sieved flour, I went on by adding my sugar, and then I added a pinch of salt because it's not really needed. Left for me, I would say that salt is not compulsory for this recipe. And this is the first milk flavor I added, and I added vanilla flavor. Guys, I'm going to recommend this particular milk flavor for all your baking. It's just the real game. The name is Max Gold. I added my nutmeg, then I stir everything together. I actually forgot to add my baking powder to this, but watch out because I'm going to add. I noticed that 2 eggs was not going to be enough, so I added another egg, and I added my evaporated milk. Hollandia evap is one of my favorite evaporated milk. I'm going to be using 3 milks for this. When I was adding the last one, I decided to see. Here comes the baking powder that I was supposed to add earlier. I went on by stirring both the egg and the evaporated milk. Before I proceed, guys, I'm going to be introducing you people to a different shape of chinchin that you will love so much. Just stick to the end of this video. I introduced some butter into my bowl, then I went on by adding my liquid ingredient so I can get a perfect dough. This is going to take some time for you to achieve, but trust me, it's not that stressful because you're not going to be using all your strength. Just make sure that your dough is not too soft and is not too hard, and it also depends on how soft or crunchy you want your chinchin to be. This particular flour that I'm sieving will be used for the chinchin before frying because I don't want my chinchin all sticky. I washed the bowl that I'm going to be using to cut my chinchin into sections, and this is the magic tool I was telling you guys about. It's called a multifunctional grater and a peeler. Pay attention to this flour that I'm applying on this board because it's going to be helping me. So after rolling my batter, I went ahead to remove the excess by the side, and I'm going to be using the multifunctional grater or peeler to cut or section the chinchin to my desired size. This is my first time trying this particular method. As a first timer, I must say that it came out nice. This is another method you can use to cut your chinchin with a knife just by sectioning it to your desired shapes and sizes. This particular stage was stressful, but it was fun because this is my first time trying out this particular method. By the way, I forgot to say this at the beginning of this recipe. Please don't come at me with the way your mama cooks in the kitchen. This is my own way and this is my method. Whatsoever you see here is either my new method or my usual method. So do not come at me with your corrections because my chinchin came out delicious and nice. I'm not even a baker nor chef, but my chinchin tastes more delicious than most of your chefs own. The fact that this chinchin was crunchy outside and soft inside was given. Don't forget to sprinkle some flour on your chinchin before frying. Do not panic when you start seeing your oil forming like this, especially after frying the first set of your chinchin. Just make sure you keep stirring. Guys, this is the first set of my chinchin. Look at how it's glowing. The chinchin was not small because it was not just for me alone. I nearly consumed the whole first set in the kitchen. When I was done frying, I was able to come out of the kitchen with just this. Guys, try this recipe and thank me later. Have a nice day. Bye.